Let's get ready. Good morning. Good Sunday morning. Super excited. We are going to do a natural look. I promise this time. I'm not going to do anything super crazy. May put a little bit of color on the under, but most of the rest of the eyeshadow and everything is going to be pretty natural. It is Sunday morning. It is church day. I have already done my skin prep. I have already, moisturized, did my primer, and then I also set it with my all-nighter spray. But anyway, that setting spray is just going to help keep all that oil. I'm still working on trimming down my videos, so I may talk less. But yeah, let's get started. I'm not going to do the band-aids today. I'm just going to go right in with this little primer here. I do not own the rights to any of the songs playing, just FYI. My kids reminded me that I could get censored for copyright since I'm playing music in the background. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Because this is worship music, and I don't claim to own these songs. Alright. Let's blend that in. Alright, so that's done. I'm going to go in with my Revolution Forever Flawless Fire Palette. I'm not using any of the reds. I'm really just using some of like the brown, and then I'm going to use that bonfire color. I think that's one of my favorites. So, again, just for that natural look. Now, because I don't want it super heavy, I'm going to tap off any excess powder off of that brush. I'm going to start on the outer lid and then just kind of swirl it around and then bring it over. Kind of do that windshield wiper. And even though it'll be a little dark, whenever we add the bonfire color, it'll lighten. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with that little bit of primer that's left on this brush. I'm just gonna pat it onto the lid, and I'm gonna just kind of blend it there. I'm gonna do the same on the other lid. There's not a whole lot of product there, but it's enough to do what I need it to. On church days, I do try to go a little bit more natural. But like I said, I still love the little bit of color. So that's why I'm going to do something underneath. All right, so that's done. Easy peasy. Let's go in with Bonfire. It's funny, when I work out, I listen to, it's clean there's really no lyrics, and if there are lyrics, if there's any like profanity or anything, I take it off. Like, I don't listen to it. But which that's nothing against anybody who does. I'm just saying I just don't like it. It doesn't add anything to the music for me. But there's a song called Bonfire, and it like hypes me up. I'm gonna blend that out, so even though it looks kind of janky now, it'll look better. I'm gonna take the brush that has a little bit of that brown on it, and I'm just gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna go in with the other one. Alright, so that was easy peasy. I think what I'm going to do, when it's time, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put a little bit of the Hello Halo highlight on the lid of my eye as well I'm going to do that, to make that kind of pop a little. Alright, so I'm going to take my foundation, I'm going to press it there, and then I'm going to start buffing it. Alright, so taking my beauty blender and I cleaned them. I watched a Robert Welsh video this morning, and he said that you're supposed to use these sponges slightly damp anyway. And they really, really needed cleaned, and I did not have time to do it yesterday. So I went ahead and just did it, and we'll see how a damp sponge does. Gonna take that yellow and color correct that purple. Very light. And again, I'm gonna say it in every single video, not everybody will need to use a yellow underneath their eye, because everybody's eye and everybody's skin is different. So you may have a lighter, I don't know, you may have a different color under your eye. It may be completely black. And so in that case, you would just need to ask or even Google the best color corrector for a really dark black under eye. My under eyes are really just like a purpley blue. And one of the videos I watched from Robert Welsh, Mr. Robert Welsh, was that yellow cancels out that purple and blue. So that's done. I brushed some of that away. I really like using that eyeshadow too, because it just leaves a very light tint. Alright, so again, going in with my concealer, one little dot, 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 dot. That may have been too much. Crap. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Again, I really only use this much concealer because I like to use it as a contour. So, that's the lighter shade of my contour. Alright. Again, he said to use a damp beauty blender. We'll see how this works with my concealer. I'm going to start down here, and I'm going to work my way up to underneath my eye. And I already don't know if I like how the damp beauty blender is working. And we'll see. All right. Okay, and you don't want to like rub the product. You want to press it like that. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna go in very lightly with this setting powder here. Now, I have used a damp beauty blender for setting powder, and I like it. I'm still going to do very lightly here, very lightly here. Alright, now I'm going to work that product up. I'm going to take my brush. I'm just going to brush any of the excess powder away. I'll also blend some of that like lightness in. Alright, so I think I really want to go in with like an orange under my eye. And this fire palette has a really pretty orange. It's called Lava. I don't know if that's really going to be like the color of lava, but whatever. So I'm going to put just a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to start at that lash line and just kind of... And even that is just a really subtle look. And you could definitely get away with not putting any color under there at all. It's just a personal preference of mine. I just love it. So the eyes are almost done, but we're going to move on to the rest of the face. Alright, so I'm going to take my angled brush. I'm going to switch my face over here. And I'm going to press into that cheek. Well, into that hollow part of my cheek. And then I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bring it, and I learned something today. That video from Robert Welsh that I watched. Something I already knew was to like take the angled part of the brush and you would sweep up, but if you bring it back down to do that, like, so you would go up that way and then twist your brush and then come back down. So that's pretty cool. And I like that. I feel like it helps with the blending. Alright, so I need to do my forehead. I already did my hair. I like this look. I don't know if you can see it in the mirror. I like this look because it makes it look like I got a mohawk. And usually when I do this look, I do a more fierce eye look, but it's okay. So I did my nose, I did my whole face. I still welcome anyone to, if you have any advice on contouring my nose, I still welcome that feedback there. And I'm going to take my lighter color here. I'm just very lightly pressing that around the rest of my face. So after I've done that, I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, I'm gonna go back through with this little bit of darker contour just on the edges of my nose here. I may get back to using my more angled brush. Alright, so now bronzer. Again, I'm gonna go in that shape there, just kind of follow that natural. Blush. Gonna go back in with that my same blush. I use the same, I don't have to keep saying that, but I use the same stuff. And I noticed yesterday's video, my smile was all crooked. So I'm gonna try to make it straight. Favorite part. Brush them. I don't really have anything to shape them, and they're in bad shape. God. Going in with those same colors, y'all. That brown, it really matches my natural hair color, and I'm going to mix it with that lighter brown. And I'm going to start again, mid to end there. Small strokes. And I'm going to bring it towards the inside of the brow. That just kind of is what it is at this point. I'll get me a good product eventually for my eyebrows. If you all can recommend anything, I welcome that. As long as it's not to give up on this whole video thing, because I really enjoy this. I enjoy makeup. I enjoy sharing. Alright, remember I said that I was going to go in with a highlighter. So I'm going to take the lighter shade. I'm going to use my blending brush and I'm going to go in here. Start at the tear duct and then I'm going to move inward. I don't want it to be too like crazy, but at the same time, it's fun. It's fun to have shimmer. Yeah, I like that. It's just very subtle. And again, if you want a more natural look, go for it. Just don't add the orange. I really like the orange. Okay. Use my other highlight. It's almost gone. For the rest of like the highlighter on my face. This is my highlighter brush from e.l.f. I'm going to lean into the light and just kind of swirl it lightly on there. So pretty. Really bummed that it's almost out. Pretty. Almost done. Just take, I don't know if you watched my other video, but for this natural look, I'm just going to put a little bit of the eyeliner on the bottom waterline because it will transfer to the upper waterline without me having to like pull my upper eyelid up over my head so that I can do that. There we go. Now, set my face. Curl my lashes. I'm going to go right in with my Lash Princess False Lash Effect. And waterproof because I cry too much. To clean up that product because it got on my lid. It's not that big of a deal, but it kind of is. Ugh. I'm gonna lift them with this. I don't really use this to separate them because it doesn't do a good job. But I use it to lift those lashes. Gosh, it's still sticking together. I can't stand it. Alright. That's the finished look, y'all. I'm going to pull some of this hair down to kind of frame my face. What y'all think? Alright. I think it looks good. Could look better if I didn't get mascara underneath my eye. And if my left eye lashes weren't sticking together, but that's okay. It's not going to be perfect. We're not perfect people. Anyway, I hope you have a good day today. Enjoy your Sunday. Be blessed. Have a good day.